What's up, everybody? I'm Isaiah Fields, and welcome to Isaiah's Corner, episode 28. Today, we're reacting to not Sister Carrie Ann, my bad. That vegan teacher.
I'm gonna give him a check mark.
We just skipped to where you got to see this part.
For that comment on people slaves, so weird. Right now we don't see it. It's like when we think back to how could people have slaves, we think, how could you have treated other humans that way? So awful. Or how could people, the Nazis, have put the Jews in gas chambers? It's so awful.
Okay, one, I'm learning about the Holocaust. Yes, the Jews were placed in there, so were black people, people who were disabled, gays, gypsies, anybody who was not German or Aryan, as Hitler, as the stupid ass Führer decided, would be put in chambers and sent to concentration camps to either die or rarely survive and be traumatized for the rest of their life. And with this is severely anti-Semitic because you do not just be like, oh, you know what? Let me put up a photo of a swastika-laden camp and sheep walking to it. Or is that a conveyor belt? That probably is a conveyor belt. But still, it's so wrong. It's like the most anti-Semitic thing you can do that's not Charlottesville or white supremacist related or neo-Nazi related at all. Like, you can't be vegetarian and go this and push that much of an extent. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't. One, it's severely racist. Two, again, anti-Semitic. You do not just be like, how did the Nazis treat the Jews? And then she's probably gonna say, how did the meat eaters kill those farmers kill the poor innocent sheep, lamb, chicken, and probably unknowingly pigeons? I don't know. I'm just making random names up right now for animals. Kill those pigs, hogs that did not want to die. So stupid. We're reacting to 2 videos, don't worry.
How could that have happened? Well, we're also going to look back on these times right now, and we're going to look back on ourselves and our grandkids, and even our kids are going to be saying, how come you guys could eat animals? Like, that's so weird.
Because that's how God intended it, you bitch. Like, it's so stupid, but how could anybody eat animals? That's how nature and that's how natural selection intended it. Like, God, natural selection, anything you believe in, that's how it was intended for. Humans eat meat. Yes, it does cause health problems depending on how much you eat, but we can have it in moderation, or we can choose to go on certain diets that would limit that. I could see myself doing a vegetarian diet for a week. It's not going to kill me. Am I going to enjoy it? Hell no. I'm not gonna be like, hey, can you pick me up some soy milk or some rice milk, please? Vanilla flavored. Stuff comes out looking yellow. Like, I tried almond milk before. I spit it out like 5 seconds later. I was like, Dad, I think I might be lactose intolerant. No, I could probably be lactose resistant. Maybe just have stomach troubles with it, but I don't know. So milk-based products. I just had a chocolate chai tea latte earlier. I made, and I went to the bathroom after that. So I'm stuck in a crap loophole right now. Let's just move on.
Why did you do that if you didn't have to?
Well,
so let's keep watching.
Some people have iron deficiency and have to eat meat that's like high in iron, or take like iron pills, or take medication that has iron in it, just so they don't die from iron deficiency. Some people need extra protein. Some people eat meat to gain muscles, and some people just eat meat because they like to eat meat. Pause.
Bacon and all processed meats have been labeled by the FDA as a level 1 carcinogen.
Okay, this is super interesting. Did you hear that? So,
okay, I've had tofu. Not a fan. I don't really luncheon meats, frankfurters, and sausages for beans. I can see people swapping out stuff for salmon and eggs and tuna and nuts and beans and lentils. I'm a fan of green beans myself. I don't know if they count as a bean, But I'm not swapping out bacon. I will cut bacon from my diet. I mean, I would do that or a healthier version, turkey bacon, which is a bit more healthier. And any meat can be considered processed nowadays. Anything that we eat can be genetically modified. So even if you are a vegetarian, you may have a vegetarian probably like, oh no, this is fully vegan. Be like, oh yeah, it doesn't say no GMO on here. So, aha, you're not.
Meats. Processed meats have been labeled as class 1 carcinogens. So, excellent point.
Yeah, there's sufficient evidence in humans to show that consumption of processed meat causes colorectal cancer. Yeah, I think every human knows that. When I first heard that hot dogs had an 18% chance of raising colorectal cancer, I was like, I'm putting up hot dogs. I don't want to get colorectal cancer and die because I had colorectal cancer. Like, it's stupid. I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die, especially the cancer. And I feel like with this, all you gotta do again, cut out your diet. Like, put out your diet of what you're going to eat and how much of you need it. Because I learned this in middle school from Miss Pierre, an amazing teacher, PE and health. Just eat what you like to eat in moderation. Like, I'm not going to eat bacon every day. Because if I did, I would not be on Earth right now. I would probably be dead. And pepperoni. I don't eat pepperoni. Chorizo, I think that's Spanish for sausage. Like, salami. I don't do salami. It's too salty for me. Prosciutto. I've had it one time. It is delicious, but I'm never eating it again. Lunch meats like bologna. I used to eat it a lot. I stopped. I don't really like the taste of it. Frankfurters and sausages, and then Cabanosti. I don't know what that is. Probably Italian sausage, maybe. But I mean, I could see you swapping out for salmon. Like, even then, some people cook salmon pretty salty. So even then, it's not like you're gonna get away from facing health problems if you would. But no, but I like tuna. Tuna, you be like, oh yeah, you guys want some tuna nuggets or a tuna casserole? No, disgusting. Nobody asked for this.
Another thing that I've been trying to tell you guys, so this is great to have it confirmed here.
Bacon and all processed meats have been labeled by the FDA.
So bacon is included as a processed meat.
It just was showed up on the screen. You didn't have to pause it. You really did not have to pause the screen and be like, because bacon was popped up. Bacon was already up there. I literally read it to you guys, and then she's like, you know what? Let me pause it. It's a carcinogen. Eat up, motherfuckers.
Like a level 1 carcinogen. So, like, how are doctors still promoting?
Well, no, the problem is it was labeled by the World Health Organization.
Oh, the World Health Organization.
Yeah, the FDA is staying quiet. And that's the problem. And I think this will change.
Okay, so the World Health Organization has stated that being vegan is good for us. And
that was not what was said. There is justice.
The World Health Organization.
Oh, the World Health Organization.
Yeah, the FDA is staying quiet. It was labeled by the World.
So, like, how are doctors still promoting?
Well, no, the problem is it was labeled by the World Health Organization.
Oh, the World Health Organization.
Yeah, the FDA is staying quiet. And that's the problem. And I think this will change.
Okay, so the World Health Organization has stated that being vegan is good for us.
She probably has like a vegan filter implanted in her, maybe like, you have heard stuff about meat. Here, let me filter that out for you. Da 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 da. The World Health Organization said being vegan is good for you. I can see people saying that, yeah, I want to be vegan and vegetarian because I can lose weight. Like, yeah, still, you can, or still eat meat and lower the calorie intake, work out a lot, get fit. You put off the pounds. It's an easy thing to do. And it didn't even say it was good. It said it was labeled as a carcinogen. They labeled it. They didn't say, oh yeah, this stuff is labeled. This stuff can give you cancer. Do not eat any processed meats. Go to eating your lentils, beans, and other non-flavored things that vegetarians intake.
And the what she's talking about here, Dr. Goldner, is the FDA and how they are just so slow to get into it. Let's just listen again because it's like bacon, but it's any other altered meat like pepperoni or salami.
Ain't coming after pepperoni. Pepperoni is delicious. Put that stuff on pizza. I will eat it. I don't even care if I don't even care if like I may do a vegetarian try this soon if I get 30 subscribers. But I'm not going to sit up there and be like, you know what? This stuff is bad for me. Let me switch over to an even more disgusting thing. Because I've had tofu before. I think I had a tofu dog. It did not taste good. I've had a chicken dog, and I rather prefer that.
Ham, things like that.
The FDA as a level 1 carcinogen. So like, how are doctors?
I think
When smoking, and it's very much a similar. And you are annoying if you are. It's everywhere. It's in your face. And back then, in the 60s and in the 50s, when they were promoting this, there was already research showing that cigarettes was causing lung disease, emphysema, possibly lung cancer. The 80s caused cancer.
Exactly. This is such a great point. This is so wonderful to hear somebody else saying this, because my experience as a young nurse, I did say it in several videos in the past, but when I first became a nurse, people were actually smoking on the ward where we were charting. Like,
let me look this up, because if she's not, then she's actually claiming that she did a career that she did not do, and that's I think a medical career. Let me look it up. Is it legal to claim you were a nurse if you weren't? It's a crime. Okay, so yeah, she worked as a nurse for 25 years, and we'll talk about. Oh, she did work as a registered nurse, so at least she wasn't lying, okay? Because I was about to say, you cannot say that.
At the desk, everyone was charting, and somebody was like blowing smoke in my face. I never really liked smoking because my dad used to smoke, and he'd even smoke in the car with the windows closed. So that was really not fun.
Okay, I can at least agree. I don't think the emphasis of smoking is good, but I'm not going to be up here in your face and be like, I don't want to be like, pow, stop smoking cigarettes, you cigarette, you killing your inside cigarette smoking MFer. I like it being in front of a camera, be like, hey guys, today we're talking about why you, preferably you, should stop smoking cigarettes or vapes. Like those new ads for vapes. They're like be like, nicotine. That's metal in your lungs. I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, you know what? Yep, that's perfect. But moving on from this, because she's just been like, oh yeah, this is funny. Okay, so we're going to the one she talked about, Dr. Mike. Now, if you don't know, Dr. Mike is a medical professor, and he has a YouTube channel. I've watched some videos.
I know he's going to beat that other guy that he has to fight with because he's disciplined. But this discipline should be used towards help.
Here at the Princeton Review, we've long said that the SAT only tests your ability on mastering the SAT. So what do you...
Pow. Dr. Mike
is a wimpy, pathetic animal abuser. Not to be all crazy or anything, but he's not wimpy. This man could beat her in a punch. We're skipping past this. Look at this.
Pathetic animal abuser. Pow, pow, pow.
She didn't have to say pow, pow, pow 3 times. If you're all going to have like the oof, oof, oof right there. That's like if I said, you know what? This person. That would be like if I was like, this person just sucks, so I'm going to shoot them. Pop, 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 pop. Like over and over. It's a thankless thing to do. So stupid. Be like, you know what? It's not like she even cares at all.
Dr. Mike pays people to hurt baby animals.
He's a doctor, so he probably helps out people. So it's like you're balancing out the two. Yes, you're paying. Yes, you pay for an animal that's already been dead. That does not care about you in any instance. You're like, oh yeah, because he paid for it, he's evil, and it's like Hitler. She looks so disgruntled. Like, am I actually doing this? Is this what my life has come to? Is this why I suck? Is this why the world, internet-wise, hates me?
I think I'm ready.
Duck.
I think I'm ready to take him on. That smirky Dr. Mike.
I'm generally scared. So like, I'm just going to get something in my room that can serve as a weapon. I don't have any in my room, so yay.
You know, the animal abuser, the one who pays the meat, dairy, and egg industries to rape, torture, confine, enslave, and terrorize innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong.
Hey, we ain't gonna say animal ain't doing anything wrong. I mean, a horse is killed so we can have glue. And some horses will jolt you some horses will jolt you and cause you to be injured. They did something wrong. Time for your payback. Off to the factory with you. That was not funny at all. Plus the other thing with this too is I don't agree. You can't just be like up in my face and be like, you know what, I hate you. You're a vegetarian. You're a piece of crap.
And then murder them? Innocent animals? Do you know why he does it?
Because he needs the protein.
Because he thinks he needs his protein for his boxing body. What a lot of shit.
She seems like the high schooler, or no, it's like those vaping guys that you see now. They used to be like after they take a hit of a vape, and be like, you know what? It's like those new ads for the vape, and be like, it was in the beginning when I saw it, was like they were like robots. It was like, and now it's like, that's metal in your lungs. Don't do a vape or smoke or do weed or tobacco, cause it's not hip, dog. It's like this, but for a vegetarian. They're cringe. Like those, this is your mind. This is your mind. On drugs and all that stuff. It's so cringy and very cliche and overdone. Plus those really stupid glasses you know, there's like, imagine if I went to the video, I was like, I think he's a piece of shit. I'm gonna kill him. Let me find his trainers. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's stupid. It's void of any point. Just give me this 7 minutes because I'm tired of this. Nope.
Go and buy these products. Imagine somebody doing that who has the ability to reach millions and millions of people. He should be going in that boxing rink with a shirt that says "Go Vegan." That's what he should be doing.
No, he should be in there. He should be in there not wearing a shirt because 1, that is not allowed. 2, he's going in there to fight iDubbbz, another good content creator. And literally, there's nothing you can say that makes me feel like this stupid. Be like, I didn't ask for this. You don't have to be like, oh yeah, you should go in there with the shirt saying "Go Vegan" so I can support him and go in the ring and then also get knocked out for 5 seconds.
Being vegan doesn't mean that you just do your and also Beyond Burger or a bean burger if he doesn't want to eat it.
My mom eats bean burgers. I do not like it. The fact that you just bite into it and there is like bits of bean that has not been actually broken up fully, it does not look appealing at all. It's like it's like an unflavorful abyss.
The Beyond Burger or any kind of giant plate of vegan lasagna, spaghetti, pizza, anything, chili. Why is he not helping the animals? It would be so easy for him.
What is with all these hand movements? It's like, why are you doing this? I trusted you! it's not going to get your point across. Like, if I sat there in the video and be like, this is quintessential for you to hear, be like, oh yeah, all this stuff, and why is they not doing this? It sucks, and you're gonna want to turn from the video. There's nothing fun, interesting, or that will keep the viewer intact.
Think beyond meat by veggie beyond tomatoes, artichokes, broccoli.
For your sanity in mind, we're just going to cut that art out. How many?
Does it make some fart too much? I don't remember the last time I farted. I mean, apparently people do, but I haven't farted in ages, and I've been.
She probably farts. No, if you do not fart, that is a medical problem, and you know who you should call? Dr. Mike. Yeah, call up the guy you hate for no apparent reason. Be like, sir, I haven't farted in like 30 years. The last fart I had was when I was 27, eating a McDonald's Big Mac. You're like, okay, let's see what your problem. Oh, the problem? You know, you've been eating pretty well. You should be having great bowel movements and all that. Like, be like, I'm farting in ages, but it's one thing people do. I fart a lot. And if I'm being honest, you don't need to say that I haven't farted in ages, because that's some Hermit Kingdom type stuff. I would believe that a leader in the DPRK hasn't farted in ages, because I would either do it or I would die. Instead of believe this. At least I know that sounds more believable than I haven't farted in ages from a crazy Canadian vegan person.
We're eating raw food for 2 weeks now. No oil. Nothing.
I'm ready to kick Dr. Mike's ass in a boxing match. I would challenge her to a fight. I don't care. I'm 16. She touches me. It's a I can literally be like, oh yeah, I brought the one thing you hate. Hamburgers. Is it Beyond Meat? Nope. Regular hamburger, cheese, also Big Mac, chicken nuggets, and Nikocado avocado. Be like, yep. I just won this.
Nothing, just raw food. I feel amazing. I'm fucking, look at me, full of energy, light on my feet. I could kick his ass right now.
That doesn't look like you're light on your feet. Like, if I were to actually get up and like be like, oh, like if I'm actually going to get up and say to my audience that I am ready and be like, look at me, baby, I'm light on my feet. Hear that sound that's protruding from the bottom of my deck? Yeah, I'm light on my feet. I could kick your ass right now. Definitely not believe that I'm gonna fall down in 5 seconds if I trip on myself. She's not light on her feet. You can hear the sound. There's nothing there that's good. Her content is shit. Being vegan, I would be like, yeah, do you, but I'm not gonna be in your face and be like, be vegan or I'll murder you.
Come on, Dr. Mike, get in a rink with me. Let's raise some money for the animals. I'll tell you what, everybody knows that you're gonna beat me up, right? So I'll tell you what, if you win, you donate all of the profits to the animals.
That's not how deals work. If you lose, you donate the profits. If he wins, he gets a bit of it and can donate to the charity of his choice. It doesn't have to be vegan based. Like, if I won a fight against a YouTuber, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to donate to Covenant House, an AIDS Foundation, or COVID relief in countries that are struggling with it, or to solve world hunger, or to help climate change. I'm going to be like, oh yeah, here you are, dead animals that are about to die in a few months, days, or weeks. Here's my money. Have fun with it. Nothing, it doesn't make sense to be like, you know what, if you win, donate the money. If I lose, I walk away stupidly, beat up, and fall down and die.
To animal sanctuaries who are desperate to feed their animals right now.
Plus, on the other hand, PETA actually kills the people. People don't know this, but PETA's actions actually result in the death of their own animals. They're like, oh yeah, we're feeding you, we're raising you, okay? Oh wait, this thing is dead. Thrown into the fire. Yay.
Now, do you know how many animal sanctuaries there are, run by one caring person who is so terrified that there's never going to be enough food or donations to keep these animals safe. Their talents and your time, and it is needed to help the animals.
And I ain't gonna lie, this is some horrible PowerPoint work. And matter of fact, if she did this on Photoshop, I'm about to be ashamed. Because I've done Photoshop work. Like, if she actually did this on Photoshop, I'm gonna put her to shame right now. 1 second. Let me open this up. Oh, send to. Let me open this up for you guys. This is like Photoshop work I did. Yeah, so PowerPoint app has to boot up first. This is gonna put that crazy Canadian woman to shame. You're like, oh yeah, you were cool. You did all of that. But here I am. Come fight me, dude. Me and my crazy fan base of 176,000 people will take you on in the ring. A kaya. Come fight me, coward. Like, I did this work on Photoshop. Look at it. Amazing work. Compared to whatever this crap is. Why does she keep kicking? I don't. What is wrong with her? Again, I have this, so if I were to keep spamming this, to be like, you know what? Let me turn this all the way up here. Be like, you know what? You're stupid. You're like, oh yeah, vegan teacher, I'll take you on the fight. Watch this. There's no point. Again, it's stupid. That's not good editing. That's horrible editing. Partly compared to my software I use to edit.
Pow. So, I challenge you. It's official. All right, I'm ready. Let's fight. I'll meet you in the boxing ring. You decide where. Fly me in wherever you want me to go. Organize it. I don't care if there's 2 people there. I want an opportunity to slug you. And I don't care if you pick me up and slam me down if it makes you feel good to be a man, to pick on a woman or any others.
You're literally going to be sent to jail for aggravated harassment. You know what? Matter of fact, just to get this crazy ass woman off of YouTube, let's just do this. Let me do harassment or bullying. She is harassing someone else. This applies to the link. There we go. She is threatening Dr. Mike, a good human being and amazing content creator. P.S. That vegan teacher should be mentally checked on. Okay, we did it.
Species. Fuck you. Go ahead and do it. End speciesism, end speciesism, end speciesism. Be kind to the animals. End vegan phobia, end vegan. Wow.
Yeah, I'm done with this shit. I've had fun looking at this abhorrently stupid person. Anyways, that'll end the video right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm nearing 30 subscribers, so subscribe if you wanna get me to a 30 subscriber special. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If it's gaming, I don't care. If it's food review, I probably may do that again because I do like food. And I'm fat. Again, you can be vegan if you want to. Nobody's gonna stop you. 4, if you are a 57-year-old woman from Canada, challenge somebody who has the physical strength and mental stability like you. Get me. Come on, pick me. I'm a 16-year-old kid. I can throw a few fisticuffs there. I got into fights before. Granted, I may have lost a bit more than I have won. But it doesn't matter. I can win. She can hit me. I can be like, 1, that's racist. She's Canadian. I'm American. And she called me a nigger. So, yeah. Anyways, bye.